take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I'd buy that for $1.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
I'm your huckleberry.
You son of a bitch.
Just like,
Jake doesn't want to have any conversation without a mic in his face anymore.
well, I'm just a content guy, man.
You know, that's funny because when I talk to people, I'm like people that don't know, like we do this pod or whatever, I'm just like, they'll say something, I'll be like, oh, that's good content.
I'm a
Write that down.
content guy,
Write that
man.
down.
Content is king.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. Let's make this dangerous. We're here. This is the Jake and Jacob podcast. I'm Jake. That's Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Mike's behind the camera.
How's it going, everyone?
But yeah, dude. So,
You gonna take some mushy?
not right now.
No.
I'm gonna wait until I get home like a gentleman.
Boo.
No, dude.
8 caps right now, or you're a pussy.
yeah, sure, dude.
I probably would have broke my rule if you would have taken some, but it's
Just
just
take some, dude.
not. It's not. If we're not in the same vibe, I don't want
Just
that
take
because I'm gonna be like
Take
on a
two.
different wave, and you're not gonna understand.
I know, yeah, but that's what I want. I want you to be on that side, the different vibe. So, like, since we brought it up, like, you got the bag from the Sweet Angel.
Yeah. I gotta. I don't need to
Have you
disclose
have
too
you,
much.
Have you gone back and
No.
try to talk to her again?
No.
No.
No, I mean I thought about getting some more mushrooms, but when I was done, like with that third one, I was just like, I'm gonna give them to you and I'll be done.
I mean, so you're really on the sobriety thing, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
So you're mentally drained.
Actually, I'm feeling mentally good right now.
Really? That's great.
Yeah, my body hurts,
That's
but
awesome. That's cool. I'm excited for that. You know, I think I've been telling you this for many months. Yeah, taking breaks.
sometimes you just need to feel it inside, you know.
No.
You could. It's just like tell somebody to not do something, but if they don't feel it, then they're not gonna respond to how you want them to be.
Well,
And I'm also such a person. If somebody, this may hurt me sometimes, but if somebody's telling me not to do something, I'm gonna tell them to fuck
I'm
off,
the
and
same way.
I'm just gonna do it still.
I'm the same way.
But-
When my wife tells me to do something,
Maybe
I
you
just,
should listen.
fuck you,
Maybe of
lady.
all the people you listen to,
Fuck
it
you,
should.
lady. I ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you say that to her face.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
do.
Do you get beat?
No, she just looks at me, rolls her eyes, and like, like the way me and my wife, the way we talk love to each other is by insults and meanness. Like, so, like, she'll call me a faggot or something, and then I'll be like, then I'll be like, whatever, lady, and then I'll sexually harass her in the shower. So it all evens
There you
out.
go. Yeah.
And I believe in this. And once you're married, there's no such thing as sexual harassment.
Well.
No, it's like once you agree,
Um,
I've married. You were married.
It's
We are now one.
I think it's a fine line because sexual
no.
harassment.
No, dude,
I-
because in God's eye, we are now one being.
That's-
So
fair.
we're one being, and so now it's just. Do you consider? Can you sexually assault yourself when you masturbate? No. We are now one being. So if I see her in the shower and I try to pee on her, that's my business.
All right.
It's for fun.
You're R. Kelly and my sister.
It's not sexual. It's just for fun.
That's crazy.
Have you no?
Yeah.
Have
He's
you,
cheating your
prison
sister.
for
have
life.
you never
He's in prison
just
for
peed
life.
on your lady in the shower for fun?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
I have to.
so much fun.
I'm
But
guilty
it's
of that.
So fun.
some locker shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
So funny because she freaks out. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I go,
We're marking our territory.
yeah.
All right. I guess.
Yeah, I'm
if you wanna
100%
look at it
guilty
that
of
way.
that.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do anything too crazy. Just, a little bit of pee here and there, not a big deal.
You think she actually notices though, or is it just like, this is just
That's
running
a fun
water?
trick. Sometimes when the water's hot, you
Yeah,
kinda
that's
have
the fun part is seeing if they do notice.
Yeah.
You're like, a little sneaky pee.
Damn.
yeah.
You guys are disgusting.
Yeah, or you'll try to
thick
you'll
fetish
aim
you
in
got.
between the legs and see if you can get it your trick shots.
Oh yeah.
Both
Uh,
of you fit in the shower?
How dare you say that?
Oh damn.
Damn, dude. Damn. This early on the pod? God damn.
That's crazy.
Jesus. Yeah, we could both fit in the shower. We're not fucking
I don't know.
Wolves.
I mean, one of you's got to be standing there cold, and one of you has to be enjoying some warmth.
Yeah, I mean that's
That sounds miserable.
They,
here nor there.
You need like one of those like overhead ones that like just rain down.
What we really need is like two heads.
Yeah,
That'd
they
be
sell
game-
those.
I know that.
It's a bar that goes top across.
Yeah,
And it's got two heads that both point in.
Oh,
So you get water both
That'd be a
sides.
game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not expensive.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Google it. Go on Amazon.
me
Tell
see.
me how much they cost.
Yeah.
And then use the company card and buy it. Thank you.
Whose company?
I don't know.
Not this one.
Bigger dude.
We ain't making no money.
I know, dude. We're just losing money.
Actually, yeah.
Subscribe,
Hey,
damn it.
sometimes it's called an investment, and it takes time to get a little bit of ROI.
Yeah. Yeah. No, let's not talk about pod politics. No one wants to hear us grumble about
I'm not grumbling.
pod stuff. Well, I mean,
It's like $70.
$70.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
They have a really fancy one that's like 300.
How much would it cost to have a
got, like-
Chinese man pour water on me?
Probably
Might be
about
a little
$70.
cheaper. Might be-
I mean, could we hire a couple Chinese men and then just keep them in the bathroom at all times?
Man, what you do in your free time is up to you.
Where do you buy a Chinese man? Google. How do you
I would assume China, right?
how do you buy? Can we buy a Chinese slave?
Oh, golly.
I'll Google it.
Sorry, boys.
Under this new administration, you might be able to.
No, I don't know. All right,
All right,
I'm
what?
locking in. I
Yeah?
feel like I've been a little wild already, and I need to probably take like 2 steps back with the words I'm saying. I've already talked about Chinese slave. I've talked about peeing on my wife. Those are some secrets.
I Googled how to buy a Chinese man,
Yeah.
and Google is being all cute and was like, on eBay, they sell Chinese men. They're little dolls. And I was like,
Heck yeah.
close enough.
You need to go to ChatGPT and say, "Hey, how do I acquire a slave in America in 2025?" And then ChatGPT would give you the answer.
I don't know.
Couldn't you
as-
move to a country and there would be some places that
You
have
could.
slavery still?
Sure. I mean,
I don't-
I
yeah.
think technically, I think China has slaves.
They do.
Yeah.
Just
they-
don't think you're gonna walk in there and think you're gonna be the big boss. They're probably gonna purchase
Oh, they would
you.
be.
Nah, they're gonna
Oh,
purchase
geez,
you.
I look at me. I'm giant. Yeah, they would look at me and like, Godzilla.
Yeah, but you ain't got no Chinese money.
I don't need Chinese money.
You can convert it.
Buy?
Dude, like there's like no white people in China. So you go to China or you go to Asia and they see a 6'5", giant, hulking, sexy, bearded man like me.
Whoa.
And they go, I've never seen what a specimen. Holy shit.
Specimens.
Do you wanna have sex with my wife? Please, it'd be a great honor. You would honor my family. And I'd be like, no, I can't. I'm already married. I apologize. But if you do want to be my slave, I would agree. And they're like, oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. All right.
No, but seriously, I think the Chinese people they believe that the North Koreans are less than them, and they use them as slaves.
Yeah, don't all Asians hate Asians?
Well, I think all people hate people. I don't know if it's just Asian culture. I think
Well, I think more Asians are racist to other Asians. Like versus like say whites
Now, that's
racist
a
to other
great-
whites, you know?
Now, that's a great argument. I never really thought about like what race is the most racist. So like, because most people would
Think-
say, if you talk to my sister, she would say white people are the most racist. But I think maybe Asians might. Be.
It was funny enough. I was listening to a comedian earlier today, and he is Sri Lankan, and he was saying the most racist people
What?
on the earth. Sri Lankan.
What is
from
that?
Sri Lanka.
Never heard.
It's near India.
Okay.
But he was saying
I
that
think north of India.
yeah, he was saying that Indian people are the most racist, and like it's funny because they're like they educate themselves on the cultures they hate, and so they're like nerdy about their racism.
Well, they really hate
Yeah.
the Pakistanis.
They do,
They hate Pakistanis
They do.
a lot.
and Chinese and everyone.
Are the Pakistanis the ones that did 9/11?
No, those are the
No.
Saudi Arabians.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure?
They were Saudi Arabian, but
Yeah.
they were paid by
George Bush.
the Taliban.
Oh.
It was kind of like there's some fishiness, and if you ever decide to go look into it like 9/11, there's some fishiness.
Just make sure to count your loose
I
change.
think there's a lot of fishiness on our end, but
Dude, I watched that documentary when I was like 12 or 13 when I watched. Dude, I fucking was like, holy shit.
Loose change.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's a great doc.
it is. It's intense.
It was like the original. It was like a big documentary. I think it's on YouTube. I think I watched it on YouTube. It's about like the conspiracy theory about how like 9/11 was an inside job
okay.
and like how it was like the government did it on purpose as like a false flag to invade Iraq so we can get that oil.
Okay.
And so they made some good points.
I would not doubt it.
Especially-
The biggest one I heard is how the towers fell.
Well, yeah, the what really kind of like the first couple things that kind of like put some red flags for me was Tower 7, which is the other tower that fell, but no plane hit it.
I thought there was only 2 towers.
Well, there was the 2 World Trade Centers the World Trade Center towers, they collapsed because the 2 planes hit those.
yes.
There's also another tower, Tower 7, collapsed as well. And if you watch how it collapsed, it allegedly looks like how like
It's self imploded.
yeah,
It collapsed like
you ever seen
demolition.
like how like the old Kingdom, like when they blew up
Yeah.
the Kingdom? It was
Yeah.
it looked kind of like that.
Okay.
And then also too, the other thing that was kind of fishy too is when the plane crashed in the Pentagon, they found like the guy, the terrorist's like full license.
Okay.
Like
Like he was a resident of the United States?
no. Like it was like it was either his passport or it was like something to identify him. But it's like the plane crashed in the Pentagon, destroyed the plane. You were able to find this piece of paper or whatever, a piece of plastic that didn't fucking destroy it. Like, and it's not just like bits and pieces, it's the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. That's kind of fishy. I don't know. Like, I don't think that could.
You don't think his Levi jeans protected it? Or whatever the fuck he wears?
I don't think that he probably. I don't know if they wear Levi jeans. I don't think Levi would approve of such.
Carhartt?
No. They probably wear like Alibaba pants or something.
It was like one of the only surviving things from the plane crash. Everything else was incinerated to
Burnt out,
dust.
destroyed, yeah.
But somehow his ID survived and was laying in the middle of the rubble.
So you think it's
Untouched.
planted?
100%.
Okay. Okay. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've never gone out and like faked like you like have something in your pocket and you're like drop it. Hey, look what I just found! Isn't that like look at this cool thing I just found?
No, that's stupid.
Oh,
That seems like a complete waste of my time. I already have it. Why do I need to fake it?
Well, because what if you're not supposed to have it? What if something like let's say like you're not supposed to have something and then you're like, oh look, I found this thing.
Like maybe when I was in like middle school or high school and in trouble with my parents of like, oh yeah, somebody gave that to me
Yeah.
type deal. Like,
Yeah.
but that's different. That's more like I'm in trouble and I gotta cover my evidence. I would
Yeah.
never pull something out of my pocket, throw it on the ground, be like,
That was my move back in the day when I was a kid. I'd steal my friends' toys and then
What a friend.
And then I'd go into my backyard
friend.
and I would drop it in the backyard and I'd find it in the grass. I go, "Oh, mom, look what I found in the grass! This toy." And then I would be like, my mom would be like, "Did you take that from your friend?" Like, "No, mom, I found it in the fucking ground, dude." Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, you are a pathological liar, aren't you?
I am. I'm a total scumbag.
Why? Who hurt you?
No one hurt me. It's
I-
it's fun.
No, it's not.
It is fun.
Yeah, you like anxiety.
think-
You like.
As an American citizen, I should be allowed to lie. And I should have no consequences for me being able to lie. I don't know why me lying. I don't like why does people need the truth? Why
You
can't I
know?
just lie about everything?
Lying is a sin.
It may be a sin, but it's also fun.
Why?
You ever lied to someone and it's fun?
I mean,
No, I never feel good after lying.
his wife lies to him all the time.
Yeah,
She says she's satisfied.
right. I know.
You know what?
Yo, oh,
Guys.
the tables have turned.
No, yeah, it's fine. You make jokes. I know it's not true. The thing is about Boone, like
It's all right. We all know you got a small peepee.
hey man, I don't know why I have to go there. Like, chill, dude.
It was like the first thing I learned about you from
Let's
my
have a-
sister.
Let's have a fun pod. Let's not do.
Are we having fun?
Let's not have a slanderous pod.
Oh, so when it hurts you, when it hurts you,
Oh,
it's off the table.
keep on looking at that bag. Oh my. Just look
Yeah,
at
you
that.
fucking drug addict.
I know.
You fucking drugger.
Man, this guy, he has been smoking a lot more weed than he leads on. I know he does.
He's
Well,
like
I
my
was
dad,
sick.
man.
I was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's God's medicine.
Amen, brother. Amen.
God, I have been kind of going a little out of control, but I've reeled it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your definition of reeling it in?
Uh,
Back to your original, like only on days off.
Well, that's always been the thing. But no, I've taken days off. Like on my days off, I'm just taking a day off here and there.
No.
Like I've gone. I haven't.
He's conjuring up his lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
No, I think I didn't do it on Tuesday, so I took a true day off on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, what was on Tuesday?
Nothing. I just was like, I'm good.
He was like, I don't want to smoke weed. This shit sucks.
I'm content. I'm just content.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to
Just-
be content.
You got to keep it as a sweet treat. Oh, dude, hell yeah, dude. You can't just do that and just think, we could just go with unnoticed.
Are those yours or
No,
mine?
I found him in your drawer.
Oh, you can keep them. I don't.
Just going through a man's drawer.
Yeah.
You don't know what you
find
could
it?
find in
There were some panties in there.
Ah.
They had your name on them, Jake.
As a single man, I don't think I'm stupid enough to keep panties around like that. Like that would keep the house.
Did you guys see the moon the other night?
the
No.
what?
The eclipse? The blood moon
With
eclipse?
these clouds and rain?
It was clear skies.
I must have
When?
missed it.
What day was it?
This was Thursday night at about I think 11:30
Oh,
was
see,
the
that was-
full.
I was asleep, man.
Yeah, the moon went from solid white to red and dim
Ooh.
That's
from
cool.
the sun. Yeah,
So you were out there?
yeah. I went out there. I set an alarm
Damn.
Was it full moon?
at full moon. Yeah,
Hell
full blood moon eclipse. It's pretty cool.
Full blood moon eclipse.
So,
Once
Mike,
a year?
I
What's that?
Once a year?
No.
it's once every. If I want to say, it's like once every 3 years. I think
Wow.
it's not like every year.
Yeah.
It's like it's common, but like not like
The regular eclipse is once a year for the moon, I think, but this was a blood moon eclipse, so it was a little different.
don't know what that. I don't know the science behind it of like why it turns red.
No, neither. Kind of upset I missed it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, where do you learn all this stuff, Mike? Where do you just fucking-
Google.
Why is it that every time there's like a full eclipse, it is seeable? Like the clouds don't ever show up that night.
Well,
I
that's
think
not-
that's the Jews controlling the weather.
what.
I heard something about the Jews can control the weather.
Careful now. They'll come for you.
Yeah, dude, we're pro Jew pod, please.
Yeah. This is a positive.
I'm very.
I would love to control the weather.
That'd be cool.
If they could make it a little nicer out here, that'd be cool.
I mean, wasn't it like 5 years ago? Trump said that they're gonna start like dropping nukes into like tornadoes to like end tornadoes and stuff.
I think that was a kind of like
Is
an
that fake
idea. I think that is not
I'm
really.
for it, dude. Let's fucking do it. Let's throw a couple nukes in a.
Why would you
hurricane.
want that? That would be all up in our ocean. The radiation and nuclear waste.
brother? Most
Every plant would or
brother.
every fish would
90% of
probably
the nukes
die.
that have been detonated in the ocean.
Where?
In the Pacific, we did a lot of nuke testing in like some islands in the Pacific Ocean
Okay.
out there. Like Russia's done nuclear tests like up in like up.
So does the water contain the
Yeah.
radiation to
Yeah.
where it doesn't hit land?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not enough to
Yeah.
spread.
But if it happens on land, you can't
Well,
hit the area for
that-
years.
Fuck.
Because
We're not using that water. Like the ocean's huge, man.
The point I'm making is like Chernobyl. You can't go there. I mean, you probably can now, but it
can't.
locks the area down for a while.
Water is so dense that it probably just keeps it at a certain level.
and there's not as much nuclear material in the bombs compared to like Chernobyl was using a lot.
Okay.
Well, in Chernobyl it melted down.
Yeah.
So like all the uranium and whatever turned into like a magma,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and then that magma caught fire, and that smoke was spewing out shit forever. And
Yeah.
it was gonna burn if they didn't do anything about it. It was gonna burn for like 1,000 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
That's-
it would melt through the flooring and into the underground water and would
Yep.
poison like majority of Europe for 1,000 years
Yep.
or longer.
Yeah.
Really?
So
They would cool that, and that's the same thing with like the 5 Mile Island, the one that happened in the United States.
You know, if
Similar thing.
if
And
it did
Fukushima.
burn through,
Yeah, Fukushima.
if it did burn through, that'd be pretty cool. I watched the thing. Neil deGrasse Tyson said if we went from one end like straight through the Earth instead of around it, it would only take 90 minutes.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know the science behind it. It's probably like some
90?
poppy. Yeah. 90 minutes. Just because you save so much time and distance.
Okay, I believe you. Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's a smart guy.
Yeah. I mean, it could be some AI mock-up shit. I don't know.
I don't know if that's real. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. The
It's faster.
Of course, yeah.
It'd be 38 minutes 11 seconds to go from one end to the other. If we drove
Oh,
the whole straight
38
through.
minutes.
38
but
minutes.
like,
Why do we not do
but
that
how
and
do-
then just do quick travel?
because there's the Earth's core.
It
It's like-
melts everything.
It is
It's
it
too
is
hot.
super fucking hot, and it is pure iron.
And we can't
It's like a
we
it's like-
can't let it spew
there's
out
so
and
much-
then
there's-
open up the tunnel.
Nah, dude, there's so much pressure in the Earth's core that it's like the temperatures and it's like 6,000 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, and also the Earth gets so hard because of all that pressure. It's like the Earth core is just like hardened iron that you can't get through.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do it.
All right.
I
Well,
watched a video the other day
myth busted.
about how like you would die in every other planet in the solar system.
Tell that to Elon.
It's about 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit, the core.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
Yeah.
But so are they talking about 38 minutes and 2 seconds? Like if you just jumped from one,
If you fell.
if you fell, oh, cool, because so gravity would take you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you
Gotcha.
stop?
Well, you wouldn't. Well,
Like
that's
at
not
the other end, you just
That's not the science.
No, it's
does
just be
gravity at some point like, all right, buddy, you've gone far enough. I'm gonna stop you now. Because gravity is always a factor.
right.
Dude, bro. This pod always goes back to gravity.
Hey, that's good. Gravity's
Yeah, I mean that's a great question. So if there was a hole in the middle of the planet, and if you just fell all the way through, do you think the solar system, like the atmosphere, would keep you, would like pull you back. At some point, it would pull you back in. It'd be an infinite loop going back and forth, right? Because if you fall through the hole, you're going through gravity, but then eventually when you go past
I guess that depends on
gravity would
where.
flip.
I guess that depends on where the gravity flips.
Yeah.
Like, is it just like? It's obviously more than just a foot. Like, you probably have to go
Well,
what? Like,
yes, yeah,
So
it would.
eventually, yeah, it would flip. So you just going back and
So-
forth, back and forth.
Yeah, gravity would slow you down and stop you from going, and then pull you back to the core.
so you would need some like jetpack or something to
Something,
get that
yeah.
extra
Yeah,
what
like-
1,000 feet or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but there is zero gravity at the center of the core.
Right.
So right as you hit that, you'd be perfectly weightless.
That's where
That'd be
God's-
cool.
that's where King Kong lives
Why King Kong?
because he lives in the middle.
Thought he was in like Japan or
No,
something.
King Kong. He lives in the Middle Earth. You've never seen the King Kong movie?
No, sir. He's just a gorilla, right?
He's a big fucking gorilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fights. And he
Last
fights
I
with-
saw, he was on towers.
and he fights.
Swatting that plane.
He fights Godzilla.
Okay.
But then they're friends.
Isn't that the new one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
But then they're
I'm
friends.
talking about the old one. The old one.
Oh, the Peter Jackson one. That one freaked me out when I was a child. When the fucking bugs, when they fall down in the pit,
Oh.
remember the bugs, and the guy, and then the one guy gets eaten by that one bug. It looked really painful.
The one that eats him.
Yeah,
Like
it's
whole?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the slug thing, and it like it really scared me as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, good video game too. Video game was pretty fun too.
They made a video game?
Yeah, it's like it basically it followed the movie pretty much.
What are we talking like PlayStation?
Jesus. You would.
Xbox?
Xbox.
So if you did fall through the earth, you would reach speeds of 17,895 miles an hour.
You're cooked anyways.
yeah, you're-
So would that? I mean, how many G's are we talking? That would you would die instantly if you did that, right? Like if
I think you would eventually speed up. So, but
You would need a
That's too
shuttle
fast,
of
yeah.
some sort, like a capsule to protect you. Kind of like when you come back down from like space.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely cooking heat and speed.
Yeah. Well, I guess we just gotta try it.
Yeah,
There are some planets that are like
Didn't
pulling them. I think I've seen some Instagram things about that.
didn't the evil guy from Phineas and Ferb dig down to
Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
Yeah, that's the name.
Buzz.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never really done a deep dive on the Phineas and Ferb lore.
You may be you're a little older than I am, so that kind of plays a factor. I think it caught the end of my childhood. with
I've
my
been
cousin.
getting into really like into the SpongeBob SquarePants lore.
Uh,
Like
SpongeBob's alright.
I don't know, dude. I've been seeing these guys, these cool artists, to make these videos of animations of like fucking SpongeBob like working late at the Krusty Krab smoking cigs.
Yo, yeah, the best is when
Oh,
he's like,
dude, I'm like, oh, dude, that's so cool.
yeah.
I want to get, and I'm gonna get some cool art from my house, but like I want
Hell
to
yeah.
get a printout of like SpongeBob
Smoking.
smoking a cig or something. I think
Yeah.
fucking
Speaking of
smoking a blunt with some
speaking of your age,
Shut eyes.
you got 54 days left, my friend.
till his birthday.
Uh-huh.
How do you know that?
He
man?
hits the big
You got-
Rio.
Oh,
I got a
is that-
countdown clock.
Hell yeah.
It says Jake turns 30 and dies. 54
the end.
days.
I did have a thought. I'm like, how old do you think I'm gonna get? Like, I don't think I'm gonna get to 80.
You might. I think you might.
No.
Look, I'm at year 26. If I can make it past this year, I think I'll be well. if
Well,
I don't kill myself or
There's
like
definitely times. There's definitely times where like
get
I'll wake
drugged
up.
in some way.
I'll wake up and I'll be like in pain for some reason. And I'll be
That's
like,
life, brother.
Or like I go to bed and I like
Jesus
like
Christ.
and like, or like I get like heartburn and I'm like, all right, I guess
That's smoking. If
I
you
guess
quit
it's time to
smoking,
go.
that'll go away.
I guess it's time to go.
If you stop smoking, the heartburn will go away and drinking.
Dude,
Well,
you're so cool. That's
You have older men in your family, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah. Because how old or were your grandfathers?
My grandfathers are both still alive.
Okay, late 80s.
What's their
Yeah,
health like?
yeah. Well, my one grandpa
Because
has
one of your-
Parkinson's. He's kind of losing it. Kind of bums me out. My sweet papa. And my other grandpa, he's 80. He's like 86, and he's fucking.
You'll
He's just he's just. He breathed in asbestos, and he doesn't give a fuck. He's just living life.
Hell yeah.
you'll probably make it to the 80s.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. The men in my family, 75 is the oldest.
That's a good run.
Eh.
I mean, how much longer do you really want to live past that, anyways?
Depends on the shape you're in, but yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's always like, I got another 15 years going
That's
out
kinda
strong.
fair. Not stash. Although he's making some good changes. He
Is.
Yeah.
He's lost a lot of weight.
He's
Looking
looking
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's what gets you though. When you can start getting healthy,
That's-
you
yeah.
gotta stay with your demons. You go all in with smoking cigs, you'll live till you're 90.
Russell's grandpa.
Guaranteed. Yeah, 100%.
He was 83 when he had a heart attack in his sleep, and he was like smoking since he was 12.
Damn.
Just
All right.
Yeah.
living life.
Yeah, fuck it. No, it's
Good way
like
to
once you stop and like, oh, I need to change, I need to get healthy. That's when your body's like, well, what the fuck, dude? We've
Your
been
bo-
partying all our lives, and you're gonna stop now?
Your body's like,
You, we're gonna die.
Don't tell me
Cancer.
that.
you get
How
cancer
is-
now.
like,
Thought you could get healthy? Cancer.
like
All
fuck
right.
you. No, dude, we're here to party. We have one life, and this body is here to party. So yeah, so
Honestly-
don't stop smoking cigs. Don't stop drinking. Fucking, let's do blow every fucking day before we die. Come on now, and then you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go vegan for my last couple, like I need to get healthy. And your body goes, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
Your heart goes, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. This guy used to be really cool. This guy used to be fun. We used to fucking do lines off strippers' asses, and now we're fucking eating salads. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I have a heart attack at 47.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with all the
Preach,
food,
brother.
But
So I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop doing drugs. I'm never gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna smoke cigs when I want to smoke a cig.
damn, this guy makes me want to do drugs.
I'm gonna fucking drink Coke till I die.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
can you drink Coke? And then I realized, yeah.
Is
You can.
if you're happy when you go, it's all that matters.
What if you're unhappy from all the decisions you made?
That's
I mean-
Because you could have done something with your life instead of doing drugs your whole life.
Well, Jacob, there's a thing called moderation. And so
Some of us don't have that, all right?
I'm not telling you that you need to get drunk and high every day, but
It's the only way I know.
once every 3 days.
Boo.
5 days?
It's not enough. It's
But-
not enough to get that like good feeling. It's like when you go on vacation and you have to come back. You're like, fuck, man, now I have to go to work. It's like, oh, I did drugs for a couple days and now I have to be sober for 5.
But like you've done mushrooms a couple days in a row, and now you're done. You're good.
Mushrooms are different.
You're fulfilled.
Mushrooms are like more intense than other things mentally, to where it's like you get exhausted. But like weed,
I want to get Honors on. I want to give Honors some mushies. And
has he ever taken them?
no, yeah, no, he's fun.
Split those with him.
Make sure he doesn't take his ADHD meds and then just fistful of mush straight down the pipe.
Dude, I would love.
He's seeing some demons.
He's gonna fight some fucking demons, dude. I mean, really, I think all my friends, I think it would be fun to see them on mushrooms.
Yeah. Although it's more of a spiritual journey. I don't know if it. At least.
Oh
for me,
yeah,
it's
I
less-
think we'd have a great spiritual time.
like I cry and shit. That's not fun.
I mean, it could be fun. Have you seen the videos of those guys that are like in the pool together and all crying together like little pussies?
No.
Oh, dude, like that could be us, Mike. Let's get all the boys together and do a bunch of mushrooms and fucking just let's get shirtless and start crying together. Oh man, that'd be so fun.
Someone's gonna try breastfeeding me again.
Yo, man.
Again?
Oh yeah, we got really drunk at my buddy's compound, and I don't know who bought it or like why, but there was like a lactating bra thing you put on to like
Oh, okay.
stimulate drink. Like
It was for fathers.
Yeah.
So you'd
We're
wear.
going straight raw. Like
No. It was a breastfeeding apparatus for the fathers, so you could breastfeed your baby, and it was like a shirt with nipple holsters for cups for babies. And
And then we fill it up with beer. Or like
we filled it up with Jack and Coke. One was Jack Daniels, the other one was Coke. And then I sat on Jake's lap, and I was like, "Mama, eat me." I drank from. And like the Coke was funny because it was carbonated, and if you squeezed the tip of the bottle, it would just shoot a stream of Coke out.
hell yeah.
yeah, there was
The pressure has built up.
oh man, that was when we met Southern Bryce. Oh, that was
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
good times. I got a video of that somewhere on my phone.
Yeah, well, there should be a video of you, of the lactation stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are so gay.
100%.
It's not gay.
It's a little gay.
not gay if you do gay. It's like
If it's gay to breastfeed off your best friend who's a man, then I'm
it's
gay.
only gay if
Gays.
you're hard. If you get an erection, then that's gay.
I
But if
bet
you're
you
just doing
were.
it, I don't.
A
think
little
so.
bit.
Yeah, he
I was.
felt it in his ass.
Did we check? Did we do a hard check?
You had a semi, I'm sure of it.
An erect penis check?
Guilty.
You were up to the plate like, oh, look at these tits.
No, I was just wrong.
And yeah, so you didn't know
I
the
was-
difference.
I was drunk. No, I know the difference between.
I was drunk.
I know what tits look like.
What do they look like?
Awesome.
You're right. You're right.
That's like that's
He
the,
does. He's not lying.
like I'm not. Yeah,
Tits are great.
like, they're awesome. They're yeah. I mean, it's like I definitely know I'm not gay because I'm like, dude, tits are the best.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a tits guy.
Men
Oh,
have
yeah.
tits.
I go back.
Men
and
have
forth.
tits.
I go back and forth. Not women tits. Women tits are different.
Isn't it weird how like
That's-
it's not the same like at all? There is like
I mean, if they were the same, then Anders, my buddy Anders, dude, he would have some pretty tits, but like
Yeah.
they're definitely like man tits, and they're just not the same. They're not good. I mean, they're fine.
well they grow so differently too.
They're fine. It's just they're just not the same.
They're hairy.
Yeah, they're.
You could change that.
He could.
You could-
I don't want to see Andre
I'm just saying they
shaved chest.
Yeah, no, yeah.
they just grow. They
He
just
just waxes chest.
they just grow so differently.
Yeah.
Like even a flat chested
Like-
chick who gets fat over time, her tits are gonna be different than a guy
True.
that just gets fat.
True.
Dude, what we need to do, we need to shave Anders' tits and fucking take like a nice close up and like send it on someone's phone, like to like Wyatt or something, and then and see if we can get him to be like, oh fuck, dude, the
Nice.
person has sent me tits.
We can
I
make.
bet we could. I bet we could make it.
We can make it happen.
Oh, I bet we can make it look.
And then
nice.
get him on the pod to admit he jacked off to him.
We should wax his tits on the pod.
Sure.
Yeah, if he's down, let's do it.
It doesn't matter if he's down.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do it.
Hold him down and fucking.
We'll just
wax his
drug 'em.
tits.
well,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
force feed him mushrooms and put wax all over his body so he has no other choice.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Take care of his unibrow while we're at it. I don't know if he has one. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
It's that Norwegian blood.
Yeah, I could use a touch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna men's spa day for the podcast.
You know, I'm down. A little
Oh, yeah.
pedicure, manicure. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Hey, I know a great spa in Lakewood.
No, you don't.
I know.
You know, a sex rink.
there's a good one in Olympia.
Crazy.
Hey, Mike, can I have one of that? Can I have that? Yeah. Just fire it real quick.
You still hit it when it says 0? Or did you fill it?
No, it's still good.
How many
It's
hits?
still good.
Because it's got good battery.
1,000.
That-
Who knows? More.
Yeah, yeah. I will say this nicotine is a lot better without weed.
Yeah.
Like now that I have weed out of this, well, not out of the system, but out of the system.
How long? How many days has it been?
Like 3 days.
3
Today will mark a full 3 days. And I could almost say 4 days because I had like crumbs of that moon rock left that I finished as my come down on the mushrooms.
Probably not even. Probably not even.
I mean, it's the moon rock. It's definitely stronger than just like,
Yeah.
it got me a little high. But
Oh, okay. Nah, dude. It's like weed is like jerking off. You can't jerk off every day because you don't get that feeling again.
you
can't-
know, the young kid in me would
Oh
make the
yeah,
difference.
when I was a sweet young boy,
It
yeah,
did take a while to figure out, like, hey,
Young boy.
I was a sweet young boy, and I was fucking cranking it like
a couple times
a couple
a day.
times a day,
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah, I feel.
Sometimes I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna challenge myself. Let's see if I can do 4 times in a day.
Where's the craziest place in your parents' house that you've ever jerked off?
Ooh, you go first. I have to think about it.
I remember when I first got into it,
And
I wanted.
also remember your mom listens to this.
I don't care.
It's too late
It's
now.
too late. She's got different couches.
Can't undo it.
My parents' house.
Yeah, no, I would when I first got started, like I kind of got adventurous, and I was like, oh, everybody's gone. I'm gonna jerk off downstairs
Mm.
on the couch,
Okay,
and of course
sure.
they come right back. You know,
They do
so you
like,
kind of have to like, whoop.
they do like doing that.
Yeah.
The craziest place that I've ever jerked off. Well, I jerked off in my backyard once just to say I've done it outside.
That's pretty cool.
All right, in a tent or just out in the open?
out
Like,
in
hey,
the bomb.
God,
Out
you like
in
this?
nature.
Out in nature, yeah, just out
Right in the
like-
grass.
Like we have high fences, like there's no one that could see me. I just wanted to know that I've been adventurous enough.
That's a power move.
It is a power move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I haven't done that yet.
I mean, Jacob. Your Jeep is in a secluded area in a tent. You could totally be jacking it to your Jeep.
In a cold metal box, no
I
thank
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure you got a heater in there.
When when I get it finished, maybe I'll do something on that bench seat.
There you go.
But preferably with a lady, not.
Just by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, you never.
Oh, I
looked
love
at your-
this Jeep so much.
You never looked at that Jeep and you're just like get like sexually aroused to it.
No, I call it beautiful, but you know, in a respectful way, not
Like-
like I'm gonna
Yeah,
stick it in the
everything hit ya?
tailpipe. No.
He's sticking it in the tailpipe.
Yeah, we just call it the Comanche.
You don't call
The
it like,
Kamuchi.
you don't call it like Betsy or something.
The command bussy.
Yeah. No, I used to actually my old green Jeep. I don't know if you remember that one. I used to call it Bertha for that tunnel that they had in Seattle, like because it would always break down when it was when it was tunneling the underground, and then my Jeep also broke down. So I just called it Bertha.
Was that the Jeep that you went 4-wheeling and you got stuck and you had to get Mike had to come out and save you? Was that Jeep or was that the purple Jeep?
No, that was definitely that Jeep. That purple Jeep didn't last long.
That was the one that burned down.
Yeah, somebody set it on fire.
Haters. Probably
Yeah.
a fucking Toyota fan.
Supposedly there's just fires going on all over the place. Like they were burning stuff at the school, but I was kind of an asshole with my sound system, so that could be a part of that too. Small town and just 8,000 watts just beating.
Yeah, it is pretty aggressive.
I miss it. The systems, I
It's
could.
so much. It's so aggressive.
It's not. It's not.
Jacob is so aggressive.
It's a vibe. It's a
Yeah,
nice
it's definitely a vibe. You're fucking. You're like, holy shit, dude! Like every bone in your body is rattling.
I think you feel that way because you didn't get to ease into it like I did. Like I started out small, then I worked my way up. I was like, oh, my hearing's going. I got to get a little louder.
Yeah, dude. And I'm not a loud guy. I'm not a loud music. What does that mean? Oh, okay. What are you doing? Oh, okay.
This guy's pissing all day.
Oh, he's taking a shit.
He's doing drugs. You can do them out here. Nobody.
Yeah, we don't mind.
We've never said no.
I think I declared it like 20 minutes ago that we're pro drug pod.
Yeah, we're pro drugs.
Um,
If it makes you happy.
but no, dude, I'm really happy that if you are gonna go sober, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For sure. I definitely want to get that. Like, once I could take a drug test and pass, then I'll evaluate how I want to continue the rest of my journey. You know.
Are you trying to do a drug test? It's like,
I mean, not anytime soon. I need at least like 90 to 120 days.
okay.
Maybe if I exercise, I can get it down to that like 60, 75 day mark. But
I mean, what if you just start drinking like a gallon of water a day? Start pissing all that shit out.
you need a little more than just water.
I mean,
Because it sits
Yeah.
in your fat cells. THC sits in your fat cells. So
really?
you kind of have to like, yeah. So like, When I was younger, I used to be much heavier. Um, so it would like sit in longer. Now, eh, it might just pass through quicker. But science, man, who knows?
I heard it's in your hair for like 2 years. If they test your hair follicle or something.
Hair?
Yeah, they can test your hair follicle.
I've
and
heard
see-
hair for like 6 months, but I don't know how real that is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really know. Like, I'm pro drugs, but I don't like go in the details of like that type of stuff.
Well, I've always had a worry because I started smoking before one, it was legal, and then
Sure.
two, before I was at legal age. So it was like, man,
Allegedly.
what, 12 years has passed since then? I think I'm
Statute of limitations. is out.
yeah. So I think, well, yeah, what was I talking about?
I don't know.
I think it'll pass.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, dude, you've been talking about being sober for many months now, and
It's
so
not easy. It's not easy.
well,
This time, though, it's easier now that I'm not sick.
sure, yeah. No, dude, yeah, drugs is nice when you're sick. It's so nice. When I had my little stomach thing, that thing, dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Legitimately sucks.
At least when like you're sick and you're smoking weed, at least you can mentally like be like, all right, I can get through this.
Well, it just
I don't want to sit in bed miserable.
it takes the
You know?
the edge off.
Kind of, yeah.
Like it just kind of it just takes a little bit of the edge off, so that you're like, oh yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
can.
And obviously, weed's not too bad because if you can have like a respiratory like sickness and still smoke and get through it, obviously, weed's not the problem.
That was my issue, dude. I was fucking shitting,
My last one was coughing and respiratory,
dude.
for sure.
I don't know what I had. I don't know what type of COVID or whatever I had.
I
dude.
thought you said it was food poisoning.
I don't. Well, I don't.
Is that your assumption?
I thought it was food poisoning, but then I was like, okay, I was like, but I was looking back, like, what did I eat that was like that caused that food poisoning? And then also whatever I ate,
Doesn't take much. Like
my
I just
kid
took
also ate the same thing. Or no, sorry. So like the stuff that I ate, but then my kid got the same thing. Like Ev got a similar thing,
yeah.
but she never ate any of the same things that I ate.
Maybe it wasn't a food thing.
So
Maybe it
we
was
think
just
a virus. We think it was just some type of virus that I had, and I got it really bad.
well, wash your hands.
I do. I do wash my hands.
Are you getting better at that?
Yeah,
That's good.
wash my hands twice today,
Twice.
3 times today,
Man, I think I've put hand sanitizer on more than that.
3 times today.
3 times.
Yeah, yeah. After some of the adventures of today, I had to wash my hands. I don't want to get into too many details, but
Oh, that spa?
yeah, we don't need to get into too many details. But yeah, I had to wash my hands,
Yeah.
and then I went to the mall today, and
Get anything good?
no, I was just walking around Dick's. I love Dick's.
I know you do.
It's my favorite place. I love Dick's.
We need
I make that
need
joke
to get
every-
a basketball. I need to get a basketball. Start hooping.
Sure, dude. You gotta do something, man. I feel like
I will say the sober part, it does make you like, man, what am I doing just sitting
you
here?
gotta do something. I think what you need to do at minimum is like go on a walk. Go walk around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
See the sights. You know?
Sometimes it's hard to get me to walk just because, like, with my day job, it's kind of like I'm always on my feet walking.
I get that. Yeah.
So I'm like, it's not like I'm not losing out on nature. Maybe I'm not getting to appreciate as much, but you know, when I see something cool, I stop and smell the roses, if you will.
Yeah, sure. No, but or like no, I think it'd be cool. Like, yeah, go find a basketball court around here and go hoop.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
that'd be a good feeling.
The gym membership you have, do they have a basketball court there?
I don't have a gym membership anymore.
Oh,
If it ain't for the apartment, I don't have a gym. I would like to get back into it, but
there's a gym at the apartment.
yeah, it's really small though. Just a couple weights,
Oh,
couple treadmills.
that's better
bicycle.
than my old apartment. The weight room it was like 2 elliptical machines and a
Yeah.
treadmill.
Yeah, we got like 2 ellipticals, couple treads, the sit down bike.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
But no, dude, I think it was like do something. Cause I think the problem with you getting this rut, and tell me if I'm speaking out of turn here, and I apologize. But like you get in this rut of like, cause like you're kind of like you're pretty isolated, like you're just living by yourself, right? So like I feel like if you went and found a group of like people to hang out with or like play basketball with, or like and then now you're meeting new people, you might find your love there.
Yeah.
You might find a basketball babe here and there.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
know, you got a bowling alley right there. Go join the bowling league.
Yeah, I'm
Go
not
do-
into bowling. I don't like
You
bowling.
know, go find like some
Hurt
like
my wrist.
47-year-old cougar that's like take her under, like she'll take you under her wing, show you the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Somebody at Denny's.
Oh,
Crazy.
The Denny's.
Go
waitress.
find a Denny's waitress.
Denny's MILF.
Oh yeah,
I will say, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. The Denny's are up here are different.
what do you mean
Like it's not like where you live. The Denny's waitresses are much different.
Oh,
It's a lot more diverse here.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my Denny's waitresses are pretty diverse too.
Nah, I've been to the Denny's with you. It's just a couple white chicks.
Oh, there's also a guy. There's also a guy named Kevin, and he's really cool.
See on like the weekdays.
I don't know, but he's there. He always forgets stuff, but he's such a sweet guy that you're like, that's cool. Whatever, Kevin. Hey, man. I know I asked for a Coke like 20 minutes ago, and I know we're almost done with our meal, but
Still take it.
I'll still take it. But Kevin, hey, man, I know like on your breaks, I see you're working on your car in the parking lot.
Oh,
Uh,
that's not sanitary.
and I'm like,
Motor oil on
that's
your
just Kevin,
pancake.
man. He's doing his thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Kevin.
No, dude, Kevin's a sweet boy. He's a big fan of the pod.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he watches every week.
Watches every week. Makes the best pancakes. Well, actually, he doesn't make the pancakes. The Mexican cooks make the
Yeah.
pancakes.
Hey guys, we're also on Spotify now with
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we're kind of at a low moment here. We're on Spotify now with the
How hard was that
Podcast.
to get that figured out?
Oh, it wasn't hard at all. I remember where I got stumped and then it was like, all right, we're good. I just had to download the audio only and I wasn't doing
I
that.
think really. So for the next one, so this pod will be on Spotify. Next,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I think you just need to take this audio, just straight audio, and just find and cap it off where you think the intro is, and then just upload it, and then I'll still edit the shit, and we'll do the video on YouTube and stuff. But
Yeah, no, I could definitely do it pre-hand for sure.
yeah, cool.
Maybe I'll bounce it like tonight or something.
Yeah,
Just a pre,
yeah,
as long as we don't have any edits. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't think we said anything on this pod that's worth editing.
No, we don't edit anyways. Man.
Just
No.
the first. I think the first like 5 minutes.
I think we're all obligated in Old Testament, and then we get a New Testament if we fuck up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, if we say something out of pocket.
I've never said anything out of pocket.
You're right. It's all in the pocket.
Well, everything I talked about. Hey, quick subject change. I'm feeling pretty good about the Mariners right now.
With our ambidextrous pitcher.
Oh yeah, you saw him, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen this guy?
Does he? I don't. You see a TV in here?
You got a phone?
Dude, it's blown.
Yeah.
Everywhere I look on my phone, I see what's his face?
You have
Like
the medias. I don't.
D'Angelo Celestine or
I think that is, yeah.
something like that. But yeah, he's dude, he throws with both arms.
Okay.
He can throw 100 miles an hour with his right hand, and he's like up to like 95 with his left.
Does he ever switch like at the same batter?
No, so they made a rule. So like 5 years ago, there was Pat
Batista?
No, like Pat is a white guy, but he was the first ambidextrous pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
and so they had to make a rule that you have to declare what arm you're going to use for that at bat
Oh.
because that was the problem was because like a switch hitter. The problem with the switch hitter, so the guy would go, I'm gonna throw left-handed. So the ambidextrous, the switch hitter would go, I'm gonna swing right-handed, and then the guy goes, oh well, I'm gonna change it for right.
Yeah.
So like it was never ending. So they made a rule, to that you have to declare I'm using my left hand this at bat.
Does he have like 2 mitts on the mound?
No, he has one mitt. It's like a special mitt they make
Mhm.
that they can switch between. It's ambidextrous.
It's got
That's cool.
2 thumbs on both sides.
Yeah.
So you just switch.
You
your
think
hand.
that's custom, or you could get
Yeah.
that at
No,
any
yeah.
local Dick's?
No, it's custom.
All right, well,
Hey, Mike, you know,
'Cause-
back.
No.
be careful how you throw that, buddy. Got a lot of here.
Yeah.
I'll walk it to him. I'll walk it to him.
But Kelsey asked an interesting question about that. Since he is ambidextrous, does that mean he can pitch twice what the normal pitcher can pitch?
That is the
Hmm.
question, and that is kind of what the interesting thing, because he's like the first one that is like throwing like legitimate velocity.
Right.
And my fear and my question is that I think most pitchers, young pitchers, are gonna get a Tommy John surgery at some point. So like, let's say like
Right.
he tears his elbow and his right hand and his right arm. Can he still just pitch lefty the rest of the year and just pitch lefty? Now that'd be really interesting.
Well, I mean, you still got to be able to react and catch.
Well, I mean, I guess yeah.
My
But-
thought on it is
But like
baseball is a
Shohei-
lot
like
of mental
Shohei-
fatigue to where like if you're pitching with your left for I don't know, say 6 innings, are you going to be mentally there to pitch the next 3?
But he's not just doing it
right-handed?
just lefty to today. He's switching back and forth. So that's kind of the thing that the Mariners organization is trying to figure out is like, does he need a pitch count for each arm, or is he just or do we just follow the pitch like? Because like if he goes against a lineup of just righties, he's gonna use his right arm more.
Right.
So
Because
it's
he could throw 90 with his right and then throw another 90 with his left and just
potentially. I mean, I don't know. He's like he's one of a kind. Or like
a rarity.
it's very rare. So it's kind of like we don't know what he can do, and so it's exciting that like, oh cool. I'm just glad he's a Mariner, or he's in the Mariners organization.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be. We're gonna have to go to game when he's pitching.
He might be in Everett this year.
Oh,
Oh, you don't think he's
Okay.
going to start?
No, he's not. No, we drafted him last year. So he's probably gonna start the season in the rookie league, and then if he's good in rookie league, he'll probably go up to low A, which is Modesto.
How's he doing right now?
Well, this is spring training.
good.
It's fine.
Okay.
He looks like like with spring training with pitchers, you don't really care about the stats. It's all about like is the velocity there? Like is the velocity there? Is the off speed stuff? Does it have the spin like it needs to? Like it's because really like
I mean, how's his accuracy across the plate?
it's fine. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
young kid, so it's like not great. It's not major league quality yet. I watched the spring breakout game yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was like you watch that and you're like, oh yeah, okay, these kids are minor leaguers for sure.
Okay.
'Cause,
I mean,
like, they're swinging big, they're fucking missing the zone by a lot. It's definitely like watching fucking not the Rainiers like AAA, because AAA is pretty close to like Major League Baseball. But it's like definitely like if you ever gone to like a Aqua Sox game up in Everett, it's definitely be like that.
I can't say I've ever watched that like low of the baseball.
Oh, dude, that's the best. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's a good time.
I fucking love that.
You get a lot of opportunities to meet guys that will be massive later on in their career. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, when I worked for the Rainiers,
So,
that
like,
was
the
my favorite
signature-
thing was just seeing like I saw Chris Bryant back when he was like a big prospect. And he was like one of the only I don't know if you ever seen the Cheney Stadium, but like the center field, they had that big wall center field, it's like 420 feet out.
Okay.
Fucking Chris Bryant when he was a rook, like when he was at AAA with the Cubs, he fucking hit a home run over that fucking thing.
hmm
He fucking killed that. I've never seen a ball hit that hard ever. But no, it was that's really where my love of baseball got so big, was like watching the minor leaguers and just getting into the nerd shit of like of seeing like the young kids and being like, okay, this guy's gonna be pretty good. Like there's some good prospects for the Mariners that are I'm really excited about.
Okay.
We got like
How many of these guys you think are going to get traded before they even touch major leagues.
I mean, there's a possibility. Like, so we have like I would probably say like 5 legit blue chip prospects that I'm like pretty excited about. Like number one is Colt Emerson. He could be on the Mariners at some time this year, probably like September, maybe August, if he does really well in Double A. I don't think we're gonna trade him. He's kind of like he's that good. We're not gonna trade him.
Okay.
Unless you could like trade him for like Mike Trout or like Shohei Ohtani or like someone like crazy.
Is Trout even still like a big name anymore?
Yeah, he's been hurt the last couple of years, but like no, dude, when he's right, he's still fucking Mike Trout. He's still the best.
Okay.
The problem is his back is fucked.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And he's getting old. It's like it sucks. It's like I mean it's fine because like I don't like as just a Mariners fan, I don't like seeing the Angels succeed. It's just and every time Mike Trout plays, I just know when he plays against the Mariners, I know he's gonna hit a home run and it's just gonna suck. Like, but yeah, dude. And then Laz Montez, he's like a 6'5" Cuban guy.
Mhm.
He's fucking huge and he fucking hits tanks.
Okay.
He's gonna be fun to watch. He's gonna be an Everett for sure.
Well, if he's hitting tanks, why would he not come?
Well, you see a lot of swing and miss.
Oh.
It's more about like the thing is like yeah, he's a big kid. He hits the ball really hard, but like to be a major league hitter, you have to have a certain approach that it just takes time. You need to have 1,000 at bats in the minor leagues, or I mean, unless you're like crazy good like Julio. I mean, you don't need that, but like most guys, you need a solid 500 to 1,000 at bats in the minors to kind of get that approach to under like because like once you go because like like the difference between pitching from like low A like the low minor leagues to like triple A
Mhm.
is so different. It's they say the biggest jump in in baseball is the low A to high A.
Meaning like AAA?
No.
Or is the high A MLB?
No. So the levels. Let me just tell you the levels of the minor leagues.
All right,
So
yeah.
so there's rookie ball.
Okay.
Well, actually, technically, the lowest of the low is the Dominican League. So every baseball team has an academy in the Dominican Republic
Okay.
for for all the Latin kids they signed.
Yeah.
And so that's where they teach them like English and they teach like they go to like basically when they sign these kids like at 15, 16
Yeah.
and then they go live there in this academy for like however long until they can make it back and go to the state side. So that's like the lowest.
Is this like when in like Eastbound and Down, where he goes to like Mexico and
No, that's a different league.
oh okay.
Mexico is like their own league. It's like Mexico has their own league. Like Korea has their own league. Japan has their own league.
Yeah.
And then so no, but these are affiliated with Major League Baseball. So it's like Dominican Rookie League, Low A, High A, Double A, Triple A, Majors, and then there's also like other like extended spring training. There's a lot of other bullshit too, but like those are like the main levels. And so the big difference of like Low A and a High A is the biggest jump up for like pitching competitive like or whatever
Yeah.
then like going from like AAA to the majors.
Okay. Okay.
That's what they say. I've never played professional baseball, so I couldn't tell you. But that's the scuttlebutt.
Yeah. Did you see Ichiro's going Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
Took him long enough. Jesus.
Well, they had to wait 7 years, but the fucker kept on coming back and played until he was 45. Yeah, he had to wait.
Hey, when you love the game, you love the game.
You have to wait 7 years, I think.
7 years of retirement?
Yeah.
Oh,
Something like that before you're eligible, or like maybe it's 5 years or something.
Yeah.
before you're
Okay.
eligible.
I can look that up.
That's cool. Is he gonna coach?
Well,
He's playing in Japan, isn't he?
nah, dude, he's a king. He's just Ichiro's he does his thing. He just
He
shuts
might
up.
be coaching in Japan.
I don't know. Sometimes he goes and pitches. He pitches against like high school girl teams sometimes in Japan.
Okay.
Just fucking shoves his dick down their throats and throws like an 82-mile-an-hour fastball, and they're like, yeah,
Oh, it's 10 years.
10
Must be
years?
retired for a minimum of 10 seasons
Oh,
to be eligible for the MLB Hall of Fame.
yeah, okay, yeah,
All right.
it's close enough.
Wow.
7 years, 10 years. That's pretty fucking close, dude.
3 years is a long time.
Oh, all right.
I know. I'm just being smart. It's
All
all right.
right.
All right.
Oh, he is special assistant to the chairman and instructor for the Mariners.
Yeah, that's just a made up thing that
That's
just keep
fair,
them in the fucking keep them in the organization.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of like a lot of like teams when they have like these like the big legends icons.
Yeah.
Like if Ken Griffey Jr. wanted if he wanted to, they would pay Ken Griffey like $1 million a year, just be like, hey, just hang out with the boys,
Right.
just come hang out.
Honestly,
The
good
aura.
morale for sure.
Yeah, and that's literally what he is. He's like he just hangs out and just
Yeah.
has a good time.
Yeah, Ichiro is the first Japanese-born player to be inducted into the MLB Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah, making changes.
Yeah, dude, he
The MLB's less racist now.
was pretty good. He's a pretty good ball player. Pretty good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Never won any championships with the Mariners, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not really the Mariners style. We like getting like a really cool star. And then
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
kind of
But
We pick
Yeah.
up a lot of big name players that just don't
Yeah.
do shit.
But imagine your glory coming from something other than winning championships.
yeah, well, that's
Pretty
pretty hard
impressive.
for sure. Yeah.
I think the Mariners are going to win a World Series here pretty soon. So I think we're going to change history, guys.
I hope I'm alive.
Hell yeah.
They got
yeah, man.
60 years. The clock's ticking.
Damn.
You know,
The MLB will have changed so much by then. Like it won't even be baseball the way
I hope we
know
go
it.
back to talking like the old timies. Just the Mariners up to bat,
Yeah, yeah.
up to deck.
I can't even talk like that. I don't even have that in my bag. I couldn't even do that.
New batter, Jackie Robinson coming up to bat. Oh, he hit a home run. It's over for white people in baseball.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stealing Gillis's jokes.
Yes.
Shout out.
The moment you
Come on the
start,
pod, Shane.
yeah,
Yeah, come on,
And Matt.
pod, Shane.
Ass in here. I know you like doing pods like this where you're just fucking kicking back, relaxing, doing nothing.
yeah.
Just like Rosa Parks.
Did you join their Patreon?
No, but it keeps showing up on my thing.
Because I keep on seeing emails on the pod email that you've.
I think when I put my phone in my pocket when I'm listening to a pod, it'll like because I use it for work. It'll
I don't know, dude. It
it'll
seems
just
like
show up on the
seems like you
Patreon.
signed up for the Patreon because it seems like.
I think I may have subscribed, but I didn't pay for anything.
Okay.
Like it got me in
I
the
was kinda
window of
excited
like
'cause
if
I was like, ooh, let me.
Dude's
Let me
wasting
borrow that.
pod resources on Patreon.
Hey, that'd be a
it.
Patreon to join. I support the dogs.
I mean they're
Follow our Patreon.
their bottom tiers, the cheap ones, aren't available anymore. So no, I couldn't justify like what $50 a month.
Oh,
What it is?
They have like a $1 tier, they have a $5 tier, they have a $10 tier. I think the 10 to like 50 is open, but
It's like OnlyFans for podcasts.
yeah. I mean, I would love to like subscribe and then blow through all that content.
OnlyFans. I feel like he could really tap. Like he has the energy of being an OnlyFans guy.
You know, if I got my body in shape,
Put those camera glasses on and go to some massage parlors.
goddamn.
Oh,
No,
so
we're not doing Jake.
oh, hey,
Paul's.
I have a topic of discussion.
All right.
So I watched the documentary about the Gabby Petito chick.
Who's that?
Me too.
Yeah. You remember like in COVID times? Remember this chick, like this Gabby Petito chick? So this lady.
Is this I think I heard Rogan talking about this about the lady who dates murderers or whatever. No, not her.
No. So this lady and her boyfriend, she wants to be like a YouTube blogger.
Okay.
And so they do a van life. They live in a van together, and then the guy kills her.
Yeah, I think he was a murderer
Like,
beforehand.
no.
No. Different people, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but she's a sweet angel.
all right.
I had
Was.
a lot of conflicting statements about when I watched that documentary. First off, the documentary was very anti that guy.
Well,
yeah, most people don't like the murderers.
Okay, but I was just when I was watching the first episode, I was like, okay, like this whole thing is like this guy's a piece of shit, and I'm like, well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, is he really that piece of shit?
This is a Jake and Jacob podcast. Hot take.
This is Jacob.
Hot take.
Sit and wait for Jake to see what he says.
And I have to say, the guy's parents, like, they're pretty good parents.
Where did the parents come in?
So
They-
the parents- the-
Why?
they so he kills this lady in Wyoming.
Okay.
He drives back to Florida, and then his parents are like, "Oh, all right, let's get you a lawyer, and you just stay in the house. You'll never leave." And then he leaves. He goes, and then he kills himself.
Isn't that kind of shitty when you're so attached to your
No,
kids
if you
that you
love
will
it, yeah,
you'll
but-
vouch for them under any
Okay,
circumstance?
all right.
Like the parents are sitting there like,
Oh.
you know what? That bitch should have never.
Well, it's interesting too because when he left his parents' house, he disappeared and no one could find him anywhere. And there was this massive manhunt to find him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then his parents were like, "Oh, well, there's this place in the Everglades that he likes to camp in," and they were like, "We'll help search for him." And
yeah.
after,
It's
like-
the 9/11, like they're like to find the evidence.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, here he is.
Yeah.
He's dead.
it was like days of searching that area,
Yeah.
and the one day they happened to go,
Yeah.
they were like chit chatting on, like someone was filming his parents. They were talk to each other, and then they wandered into the woods. And they were like, "Oh, his body. No, he's
Yeah, yeah,
dead."
yeah,
You're
Did
like,
it feel fake?
They fucking knew.
Totally kind of.
They knew he killed his girlfriend, and they knew he was going to kill himself, and they just hid everything. And they didn't even like talk to Gabby's parents. They just were like, "We have a lawyer. We're not talking to you guys."
Which is a
Okay.
fucking
Yeah.
G move. I mean, that's like.
Wow.
This is a hot take.
I mean,
Yeah. Yes. Spiel, buddy. You feel like you have some shit to say. Get it off your chest.
so a lot of people on the thing were like being like, "Oh, this guy's a piece of shit," because so they had like a domestic abuse thing in Salt Lake City.
Beforehand, before the murder.
Before the murder.
Okay.
And they're saying that the cops did something wrong, but it was pretty much proven that like she was the agitator first. And I'm just saying, like, do we know are we sure it wasn't self defense? Are we sure?
We don't know.
I mean,
How
Like,
did he kill her?
He bashed her over the head with a rock.
bashed her and choked her to death.
Yeah.
Something tells me this isn't self-defense.
no.
Yeah,
It's not like she had a gun and he was like, I have no other choice.
the thing was he had a mark on his face. So someone in Salt Lake, he's talking about someone called the cops because they saw him hitting
Slap her.
her.
Like
And
slapped
then-
her, punched her, or something.
And then I
Okay.
guess she like swung at him with her phone in her hand and
Yeah.
left a mark on his face.
Yeah.
But she didn't have marks. So the cops are like, "Oh, we can't really do anything to her."
They sent him to a domestic abuse hotel,
Yeah.
and she had to like
Leave.
leave. So it was like,
Oh, and she didn't take that as a sign like, hey, I should just not link
No.
up with this guy again.
Apparently, but the way that and then she starts texting her ex boyfriend and saying, "I need to leave my current boyfriend."
Nice. Throw more fuel on the fire.
It's definitely like
He definitely saw the texts and then
freaked out.
beat her to death and
Oh
killed her.
yeah.
100%. And then killed himself.
Damn.
Pussy.
Well,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
you had to go cry to mama.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why even go back?
I mean, really, honestly, if he
Why take
If-
that,
if you
what,
go-
18-hour drive probably?
Yeah,
Just like
Jacob.
mentally, like, you know what?
Jacob, if you ever kill your girlfriend, don't go back to your parents. You go fucking go somewhere else. You go to Maine. Like you go to the opposite of where you like if you kill your girlfriend in Wyoming, go fucking drive to Maine and go start a new life in Maine.
I think it'd be better to leave the country because then they can't bring you back, right?
They can.
They can?
If
Depends what
the
country you go to.
extradites.
If you go to Russia, they won't take like
This is a Jake and Jake podcast. How to get away with murder.
so like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you go to Mexico, I think Mexico would probably extradite you
Yeah, if they find you.
if they find you in Mexico.
But Mexico's
So what you
massive.
want to do if you murder your girlfriend in Wyoming, go to Mexico, but then also drive through Mexico and go to like Honduras or something.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, because I thought fleeing the country was always the move. Like, for
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
sort of
Well, he had
crime.
10
Whether
days.
murder or
they didn't-
fraud
they-
or anything.
the parents of Gabby, this of the sweet angel, the parents didn't report her missing for like 12 days.
Well, if she's on a trip, how would they know?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So he had 12 days to go to drive to Honduras.
Yeah.
So that was his mistake.
Go to Mexico, sell your car, get
It's
a new
pretty-
car.
I think
Well,
it's
it's-
pretty obvious
Yeah.
he couldn't mentally live with it. He offed himself, or otherwise he could have just sat in jail or prison.
Well, I think it's
He
he
was
got
kind of a pussy.
caught. I think is what eventually
Well,
like
yeah,
he was like,
caught. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
As soon as he was a dumbass. He fucking drove his like the van back to his parents' house
and then left it
and
there.
then left it there. Like, no, dude, you fucking go fucking like go. If you kill your girlfriend in Wyoming, what you do is fucking go drive down to fucking Arizona, go to the Grand Canyon, take your e-brake off, push the van down the Grand Canyon, and be like, "Hey, we had an accident. She was driving. She was
yeah,
she
but
was
her
crazy."
body's in Wyoming.
Well, that's-
Unless he killed her in the van and left her there.
He could have put her in the van.
well, yeah, but say, hey, we had an accident in the Grand Canyon.
And why not just do it in Wyoming? Isn't that Yellowstone?
Is there any
Part of it.
Is there any good canyon? I mean, I guess yeah. Just drive a mountain and then
Uber your way back home.
when
He did
we drove-
hitchhike.
when we drove
Home?
to Yellowstone.
Back to the van after he killed her.
Where did he kill her?
So they were camping in a part of Wyoming. I forget where it was exactly, but they
It's
went.
outside of Yellowstone.
Yeah, they went down a ways, and then he killed her. I don't know what they're going an adventure or walk or something. And then he like got back on the road and like hitchhiked back to the van.
Yeah. So he texted and he would text Gabby's cell phone.
Yeah.
Being like, "I'm on my hike, babe. I love you. I can't wait to see you." And like all the time. And then he hiked up and then like hitchhiked back. And then with her phone was like texting back and forth to himself with her phone, and then Zelled like $800 to himself, and then it was
Like, I'm gonna get some money off of this.
and then yeah. So it was like once people like was a missing sportsman case, it was like, oh yeah, there's so much weird, like, oh yeah, definitely fucking did something. Yeah, so he made a couple mistakes.
A couple? Let's first start with the murder.
Well, I mean, that aside,
He already got a bunch of attention to himself just by the domestic abuse case. Like,
Yeah,
that's
and it's all
already-
on camera. All the
already
body
red
cams.
flag. Yeah.
mhm.
They show the body cams and the whole incident. So
Well, be careful who you're with, ladies. You never
You
know.
can give it a watch. It's a good little watch. 3 episodes, easy.
Netflix?
Netflix.
Yep.
Netflix. I'm on the John Gotti thing right now.
Oh,
We're beating cases.
hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Uh,
But no, I was just I was just like, man, this and that's the one pet peeve of mine when I watch documentaries, like when it's so over the top of like
it's the only way it's gonna be interesting.
this is like this guy's like, or like I don't know, like whatever the documentary's about, but like here's the truth, like, but it's like, all right, but there's another side of the story. Well, we gotta hear the other side. Well, I guess we can't because he's dead too, but
Yeah, he showed you that he was guilty.
just always on the side of the man, I guess. It's hard.
hot take.
I think this box would be say, cancel us, bitch. I dare you.
Not all men.
Nah, we haven't said anything bad.
No.
We're just laying out evidence and
I mean,
being
Yeah.
a jury, you know?
yeah,
We're just being a jury.
sure. How long we been going?
Hour 20.
Really?
Yep.
Want to end it?
I mean, we haven't talked about the Hawks yet. You don't want to talk about all these drafts?
We could save it
draft
for next
picks
week.
and-
Save it for next week. There might be more.
There's gonna be more.
More juice. When's the draft?
I don't know.
April.
It was
April-
it was funny when you said, "Do you want to come over for the draft?" I was like, "It's a 3-day thing. Which
Well,
day?"
I'm talking about more- really, the draft is like the first round.
No, you want like
April 24th through the 26th.
Yeah, like the first round.
what is that? Like a Friday?
I think it starts
Friday
on
through
Thursday.
Sunday?
The first round's normally like on a Thursday or Friday or something.
24th is a Thursday.
Yeah.
I probably won't be there.
Well, I know, but it was a dream. And then I was like, yeah, let's do a shot for every draft pick.
Golly.
And then you'd be fucking dead.
Yeah, a shot.
Holy
pick.
shit.
How many rounds are first day?
7.
7 rounds.
7
Well, there's
rounds.
32 picks.
So you could do like every time the Hawks get up there,
yeah.
and they got extra picks, don't they?
Yeah.
So you get at least like
but they
13
have, like,
shots.
7 picks. So that's like 7 shots in like 4 days.
They only have 7 picks.
Yeah.
I thought you
That's a pretty good amount.
Oh no, they have like maybe like 12 picks now, but like it's still like 12 picks in 4 days.
I think we've got 5 in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Or first 4 rounds,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
But
Yeah.
yeah, Cooper Cup. He's the Seahawk. Go Cougs. You know.
Oh, was he a coup?
No, he's an Eagle. He's
Close enough.
Eastern Washington.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Jacob. Anything you want to closing statements? Anything you want to like say or bring up or anything you want to get off your chest? Is like this is the time to talk to the people, man.
You know, there's this hair here. I don't like it anymore. No. Uh,
Crazy.
yeah. No, just enjoy life. Life's good. God's good.
God is good all the time.
Listen to the Spotify. I'm sure it'll help
Yeah.
with
Can
audio.
you see the viewerships and stuff or anything with the spot? Did we get any like any of that stuff with Spotify?
I'm sure you can. I'm logged in on my music side of things, so
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah,
we'll talk offline.
yeah,
figure that
we'll
out.
figure it out.
All right. Hey, follow us on the social medias. Follow us on Spotify. Let's.
There's other
fucking-
things too. There's like Pod Movie or some shit. It's all these like small little things we're on.
oh, yeah.
Oh, we're on everything. Hey, so we're on everything.
Watch
Except
the
for
shorts.
Apple. Apple's being a pain in the ass.
All right, we're on. Yeah, wherever you get podcasts, dude. Fucking start listening.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, hey man, let's fucking grow this pod. Let's fucking. I want to quit my day job. So that's the dream.
You can do that. You can do that.
I know I could.
I think about it every day.
I mean,
Crazy.
shoot. Yeah, but
Just-
anyway, hey
I
guys,
just gotta have a plan after that. That's all.
Yeah.
love you
If
guys.
you want to quit your job, do it.
You can technically you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
There's better things in life, man.
You know what they say? When you close a door, one will open.
You ever look at a homeless guy and just be like, man, that might be fun for like 2 days.
Well, he's probably having a lifetime of fun with the
Like-
meth.
Like you're literally like your life like you wake up in the morning like okay I need to smoke crack, so let's go find me some crack. And that's your only thing. You wake up and you're like
Video
"That's the
game
only thing I need
objective."
to do. Everything else will work itself out. I already live on the street.
Do you ever fear that you're like in a coma, but you're living this like extra world?
No.
No.
Jesus. Start
been
smoking
having-
again, Jacob.
I've been
Start
having
smoking
that
again.
thought of like
Goddamn.
maybe I've been sleeping this whole time and I've been in a coma. When am I gonna wake up?
You got to wake up, Jacob.
All right,
Out of the
man.
coma.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I
would
love
love
you
to if I
guys.
could.
God bless.
Oh,
Bye.
shit.
Adios.